You know what? Maybe what I'll do now is every guy I date, I'll tattoo his name on my leg. I'm not seriously going to tattoo guys' names on my leg. That's never going to happen. Phil's going to get it. That's cool. I like that. That's awesome.
We have matching tattoos now.
You had to put numbing cream on.
Sister Wives. Star Maddie Brown says she went no contact with dad Kody Brown due to Kody's lack of boundaries, hints at past abuse allegations made against Meri Brown. And Christine Brown shares a glimpse inside her honeymoon with David Woolley. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my update gossip channel. Maddie Brown, daughter of Sister Wives stars Kody and Janelle Brown, took to her recently launched podcast this week to discuss her ongoing estrangement from her father, while also hinting at the abuse allegations she made in 2019 against Kody's first, and now ex-wife, Meri Brown. As fans of Sister Wives know, Maddie, like many of her siblings, is currently estranged from Kody and has been for a number of years. While Maddie has made few appearances on the current season of the Brown family's TLC show, her particular relationship with Kody has been discussed more than once in season 19. With Kody even blaming Maddie in one episode for spreading gossip about him to the rest of their family. While Maddie went on to respond to her father's comments last month by seemingly calling Kody a snake in an Instagram story, she was more forthright about the topic on this week's episode of her podcast, The Authentic Society, on which she discussed boundaries and toxic relationships and revealed why she no longer speaks to certain members of her family including Kody. I have no contact with some of my family and it's because of stuff that has happened, Maddie said. My dad doesn't have any respect for boundaries, and you have to play by his rules and I just don't care to do that. Maddie went on to accuse her dad of becoming very angry whenever she would try to talk to him about issues going on between them in the past, claiming Kody's reaction was one of the reasons she went no contact with him. There was a lot of anger and he'd be like, "That's not true." And I'm like, "It is true, I know firsthand," Maddie claimed. I always get messages from people who are like, "You should just forgive your dad and respect him," and I'm like, "I don't think you know what you're talking about because your experience with your dad could be very different than my experience with my dad. Some people just don't deserve to be in your life," Maddie added. Maddie explained that, to her, setting a boundary lets other people know how you expect to be treated, adding that she will not tolerate those who don't respect said boundaries. "If you manipulate me, gaslight me, or you lie to me, I will not tolerate that," she said. During the episode, Maddie also spoke about boundaries she's set with other people in her life including friends and family while admitting that she previously struggled to do this due to her growing up in such a fight or flight mode. This week's podcast episode also included a conversation about toxic relationships, with Maddie admitting to her co-host that she's still learning how to identify when something is toxic. "I think I'm quick to be like, that's a red flag, but I think it's because I see personality traits of people that I have been around," she said. "So, because of the way that I grew up, I feel like my parents exposed us to a lot of people that we shouldn't have been exposed to. And not that there was anything twisted going on, but they were just not good people. They were exploitive to my parents, as well as the family," she added. "And then there's also the whole dynamic of my parents." The discussion of toxic relationships led Maddie to provide an example of an instance when an adult in her life, in this case, Meri, tried to punish her, despite Maddie being an adult at the time. "I remember I had a conversation with Meri, one of my parents, and she was like, 'Don't worry, you're not in trouble.' And I was like, 'I am an adult, A. B. I'm married. C. I have children. I don't get in trouble," Maddie recalled. "What are you gonna do? Spank me and put me in my room?" Maddie went on to compare the situation to circus animals being beaten as a way to prevent them from retaliating against their handlers once they are full grown. "They used to beat the baby elephant so that when it was big and large and big enough to hurt somebody, it was scared," she said. "Isn't that so sad? But you see that a lot in toxic families and toxic relationships." This isn't the first time Maddie has spoken out about Meri's alleged abuse. Several years ago, she tweeted about growing up with an abusive human, whom she called a monster. Maddie's brother Peyton Brown, son of Kody and Christine Brown, later confirmed that Maddie's tweets were about Meri. Meanwhile, Mykelti Brown, daughter of Kody and Christine, spoke out in January 2023 about the abuse she allegedly suffered at the hands of her father's first wife, telling fans on her Patreon that she believed she got the brunt of Meri's abuse. "My siblings have told me multiple times that they think that I did receive the worst that she gave," Mykelti said last year. "However, I think that we were all affected by her." Both Peyton and Gwendolyn Brown, daughter of Kody and Christine, later confirmed the claims about Meri putting her hands on Mykelti. Maddie stated on her podcast this week that it wasn't until she got older that she began to realize the things she experienced in her family as a child weren't normal. "When you become an adult and you start telling people about your experience, I'll tell my husband Caleb, poor Caleb. When he came into the family, I'd tell him stories and he'd be like, 'That's not normal,'" Maddie said. "And I think that's when I first started to be like, wait a second, this dynamic isn't so normal." Sister Wives stars Christine Brown and her new husband, David Woolley, are frequent travelers. They love traveling to new destinations and exploring the places together. The TLC star has gone on numerous trips ever since they met. However, Christine and David have never gone on their official honeymoon. They have just completed 1 year together. The TLC star appears to have finally gone on their honeymoon. Christine has informed her followers about her new trip to Barcelona on social media. She has left all her work to spend some quality time with her husband. Hence, the TLC star is now sharing sweet glimpses of their romance on social media. Sister Wives star Christine Brown always craved love and respect from her partner. She never felt wanted and loved in her spiritual marriage. However, the TLC star didn't want to repeat her mistakes in her second marriage. Christine didn't want uncertainty and lack of effort in her new marriage. Initially, fans felt that she was rushing things. With David, the TLC star proved everyone wrong with her strong relationship with her husband. Christine and David exchanged vows in a dreamy ceremony. Now, they have completed a year together, and they still have the same chemistry and love. On September 28, Christine uploaded a cute video to express her love on her first anniversary. She also felt like she won the lottery by marrying her husband. Now, they are off to their honeymoon. Are they enjoying it? Sister Wives, Christine and David share sweet honeymoon glimpses. Sister Wives star Christine Brown loves to show off her romantic life with David Woolley. She doesn't shy away from sharing her lovely life updates on social media. The TLC star proudly flaunts her happy life to explain how much she loves her husband. Christine and David often go on romantic gateways and new adventures together. However, they have decided to go on their honeymoon 1 year after the wedding. Recently, Christine shared a sweet video from her Barcelona trip with David on Instagram. She exclaimed, "We are finally on our honeymoon." They went on their honeymoon a year later. The TLC stars love Barcelona, and they want to explore the food, architecture, and people. Christine and David proudly flaunted their passports in the videos. Christine added a few glimpses of her honeymoon in the clip. She gave her followers a look at the food, architecture, and streets. The TLC star also shared another video on her profile to share all the lovely moments from her trip to Italy. Christine looked happy to explore the streets with her husband. Moreover, she admitted to craving a trip to Florence since she watched 1985 A Room with a View. Fans loved to see the glow on Christine's face after she spent her life with her new husband. Further, they joked that she didn't have to save the grocery money to travel and enjoy her life. Sister Wives fans noticed that Christine Brown isn't as active on social media like she used to be. She loved interacting with the viewers, but she appears disengaged with social media and all that comes with it. Fans noticed that she's been taking a step back lately. Is there something wrong? The latest season of Sister Wives has everyone questioning plural marriage. Christine is usually supportive of it. But in the season 15 teaser, she has a sudden outburst. But more details about her emotional reaction will be revealed. Even patriarch Kody Brown admits that he can no longer support polygamy. Christine Brown stays quiet on social media. Her last Instagram post was 2 days ago. According to TV show's Ace, Christine Brown shared a rare moment with Truly. The Sister Wives stars sat together on an oversized beanbag. She watched her daughter play with a game on her phone. In the caption, Christine said they drove around looking at beautiful homes, and then she challenged my girls to create a home like the one we saw. She shared this beautiful mother-daughter moment with her followers. Other than that, she's not as active on social media like she used to be. Last season, she was active on Twitter. She would live tweet each episode and engage with fans. However, that hasn't been the case this season. Christine's last tweet was on April 2020. She has also slowed down the updates on Instagram. Christine would update almost daily. Fans are starting to wonder if Christine is just disengaged with her marriage and the reality show in general. Would she leave the Sister Wives behind? Sister Wives fans are wondering if Christine Brown would leave Kody Brown. That means she would turn her back on the Brown family and reality TV show. Over the years, fans have wondered if any of the wives are willingly able to leave their husbands if they wanted to. While they have free will, none of them have made the bold move, even Meri Brown. Some fans fear that the wives don't really have an option since their lives are built around plural marriage. But that might not be the case for Christine. The mother of 6 comes from a family of polygamists, and most of them have left the plural left behind. For example, Christine's mother left her plural marriage behind. Also, her aunt, Kristen Decker, left the lifestyle behind and has spoken out about her decision. Christine also has a long series of cousins who stepped away from polygamous marriages. If she wanted to leave, she would have already made that decision. Fans speculate that Sister Wives Robyn Brown doesn't share much on Instagram because of all the drama going on in the Sister Wives lives. However, given her frequency of tweets on Twitter, it doesn't seem like she's given up social media altogether. Read on for more information about Robyn Brown's social media tendencies. Speculation about Sister Wives Robyn Brown's perceived absence from social media. While it may all be purely coincidental, it seems like a lot of drama sparks around the time Robyn Brown becomes Kody Brown's 4th wife. Things seem to get even more heated with Meri Brown and Kody's divorce. Before their divorce, Meri and Kody were the only ones out of the brood that was actually legally married. However, their divorce allows Kody to marry Robyn so that he can adopt her children from a previous marriage. All of that to say, there is definitely a lot of drama going on in Robyn Brown's life. Which is reason enough for anyone to not want to share details about their personal life. Especially when their life is already a part of a popular television series. So when Robyn quit posting on Instagram, fans' initial reaction is that she wasn't utilizing social media. However, that doesn't seem to be the case. Notably, Sister Wives Robyn Brown's last Instagram post is from March 11, 2019. As Instagram fondly reminds followers, this is 102 weeks ago. The post is a beautiful floral graphic with the following Bible verse. Let everything you do be done in love. This verse is from 1 Corinthians 16:14. Robyn captions the image with, "Love will save the day." While fans don't get to see insider glimpses into the 4th Sister Wives' personal life by way of Instagram, Robyn Brown has an active presence on Twitter. It almost seems like she tweets. Along with Season 15 Episode 2 on February 21, 2021. One of these tweets is sure to grab the attention of followers. Sister Wives Robyn Brown's last tweet was on February 21. She tweets about living in secrecy. And while it may not seem like it, she's happy that her life isn't in secret now. Living in secrecy most of my life was very hard and I am so very happy that my family and I get to be open about who we are, tweets Robyn. She goes on to explain that it hasn't been easy, but it's been worth it. Without a doubt, the new season of TLC's Sister Wives is showing that there is some tension among the Browns. However, it seems that wives Meri, Christine, and Janelle are trying their best to not let things affect their children. Consequently, this assumption is based on their recent social media posts. That being said, Robyn doesn't share much insight into her life on social media. Recently, Christine takes to Instagram to share a sweet moment with her daughter Truly Grace Brown. Sister Wives Christine Brown spends time with her younger children. Christine Brown is the third wife of polygamist Kody Brown from the hit show Sister Wives. The couple has 6 children together. They are Aspen, Mykelti, Peden, Gwendolyn, and Truly. According to In Touch Weekly, fans may remember that Truly's birth is featured on the first season of Sister Wives. Sister Wives' third matriarch, Christine Brown, shares a sweet moment with Truly on her Instagram. The pair sits atop an oversized beanbag while Christine watches admiringly as Truly does something on her phone. From what fans can see of the bedroom, its decorations could pass for a cute room in a bed and breakfast. Seems that Truly takes things to the next level with her mom's challenge. The photo depicts Christine watching Truly create a home like the one they saw, utilizing the popular game Minecraft. And while Truly's ability to think outside of the box is definitely deserving of kudos, that isn't the sweetest part of this Sister Wives mother-daughter moment. Heartwarmingly, Christine goes on to share another sweet moment. Truly took the challenge and made a mansion on at Minecraft, and she made me, so I could live with her, Christine shares with fans. Christine wraps the adorable post up with a series of hashtags. 2 of them being #momlife and #blessed. Fans flock to the comment section to share their experiences with Minecraft. One draws attention to the fact that the game is adaptable to educational purposes. Minecraft is pretty amazing. One of my friends is a teacher and she gave me a bunch of Minecraft ideas for my kids to do, writes the fan. The fan also shares one of the ideas with others. One was building a zoo for all other types of animals that you can find in the Minecraft game, shares the fan. Last week on Sister Wives, Mariah and Audrey announced they would be moving to Salt Lake, Utah. Mariah was currently studying in Chicago, but both girls miss their families. She was going to transfer to a grad school in Utah and be closer to the Browns in Arizona. This thrilled her mother, Meri, and siblings. Unfortunately, there's a lot of dissension in the relationship between Meri and Kody, which Robyn felt. She called the 3 of them down to their land, Coyote Pass, to chat. Meri essentially said her marriage was dead while Kody is just ready to sell the land and move on. Tonight, the family begins wedding planning and Robyn deals with jealousy, possibly from Christine. Do all the Sister Wives hate Christine? When the season started, Janelle had called a lunch dinner to discuss what plural marriage meant to everyone. At one point, Christine flat out said she felt everyone hated her. But then she said maybe she just hated herself. Robyn wants to address these feelings, so she goes by to chat. She admits they have not always had the best relationship. It had been very up and down, with jealousy being the main downfall. Christine does not like vulnerable conversations because she feels she sounds like an idiot at the end of them. She admits she was always awkward in the marriage, prior to Robyn coming into the family. Robyn says she does not feel any hate towards Christine at all. She also does not see it from the other wives unless they are really good actors. Christine admits she prefers gatherings at her own home over the other wives because she knows her role and who she is. Robyn agrees on this. She does not know if they are supposed to help mother or step back. When they lived in one home in Utah, everyone worked together. That still existed in some way in Vegas but is no longer in Flagstaff. One term used in the plural community is queen wife, and no one likes that. Christine references that when talking about the single home they had in Utah. Because Janelle worked, Christine was an essential parent to all the kids. But she sacrificed a lot, she feels, and so did her kids. Being the basement wife. Because Janelle worked so much and was rarely home, Christine took over. She admits she put Janelle's kids' needs before her own kids. But Meri helped, too, something she is conveniently leaving out. When the series started in 2010, Janelle openly said she preferred to be out in the workplace as opposed to being home, raising kids. As for Meri, she worked and raised Mariah and her sister wives' kids but was let go from her job when they went public. Christine feels she got the short end of the stick, something Meri was feeling last week about her Coyote Pass lot. In the one home they had in Utah, Christine lived in the basement. Someone always has to live down there, and since she did not want to deal with the conversation, she just took it. In a confessional interview, Janelle says she took the basement in plenty of homes. Though, they all had to work together in one home, this is why Christine never wants to do it again. Christine also reveals they had a back door entrance. Kody would dump all of his stuff at Janelle's or Meri's and never truly settle at Christine's. He would never shower or anything in her area. It was a real slap in the face. He would make a ton of excuses, but Robyn helped to change Kody's showering habits. Meri admits she never cared where he showered, but Kody said Christine has it wrong. He said he showered at Meri's because she would be going to work then have breakfast at Christine's to create a balance. Kody believes she is twisting it into a negative narrative. One sister wives home versus multiple homes. At Christine's, Robyn has some more questions. When she married into the family, she liked the idea that they would all live under one roof. This has not been the case. Soon after they wed, the Browns fled to Vegas and all started living apart. Eventually, they lived in the cul-de-sac, so the wives were basically super close neighbors. Now, they live miles apart, so it is not even a community lifestyle. Christine says they always made things work because of the kids and wouldn't have done so otherwise. Robyn does not know if she fell in love with the illusion of a lifestyle. Christine acknowledges how assertive Robyn was and how she changed a lot of things in the family. She brought back Christmas. Kody wanted to take the holiday away because it was so commercialized. But Robyn stood up to him and would not let that happen. Flagstaff has been a reset for the family, and moving on to Coyote Pass will be another change. Christine says she has to make the choice to call her sister wives now to make plans. When they have a good relationship with Kody, it is easier to be close with one another. Christine says she feels like they are girlfriends. Robyn says you need to trust your sister wives first and foremost. That will bring on the girlfriend relationship when you feel you aren't being sabotaged. The Browns head out to Salt Lake to look at some venues for Mariah and Audrey's wedding. Meri reflects on the day her daughter came out to the wives and Kody. She says she wished she had a better reaction. 4 months later, they met Audrey and she just loves them as a couple. Audrey's parents have joined them and they have 3 venues. They start at an indoor garden venue, but are very firm. They want the date to be the 29th of August in 2021 and only want accepting guests. They left the airport and ended up driving home because it was just too much. Meri does not know if the panic is real or overdramatized. Schools started to close and they just want to protect their kids. Next week, social distancing is introduced and throws a wrench into the family. It is decided they should all stay in their own homes and Kody should not make his rounds because he could risk getting infected. Then, he could spread said infection. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown is very candid in the latest promo video for her family's hit TLC reality show. Robyn Brown is Kody Brown's 4th wife. However, she's his legal wife. Plus, most fans believe she is the only wife he really has a true marriage with. So it seems rather surprising to hear Robyn say she feels hated by Kody's other wives. In fact, Robyn is certain that one of the wives is sabotaging her relationship with their shared husband. Sister wives. Robyn Brown wonder if the others' wives love her. In the latest promo video for Sister Wives, we find Robyn talking with Christine Brown. It's a very raw and emotional conversation. We see Robyn expressing doubts about how Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown feel about her. Robyn says she often wonders if the other wives love her or even care about her. Sister Wives fans know the wives all live more or less separate lives, in separate houses miles apart from each other. So coupled with the COVID-19 pandemic, the wives are even more isolated than before. The need to squash issues is not as important since they can go days or weeks without interacting. So of course, the time apart also allows Robyn's mind to wander and ponder how the other 3 wives perceive her. Sister Wives celeb Christine Brown was the first wife to support Kody Brown's idea to move the family from Las Vegas, Nevada, to Flagstaff, Arizona. In fact, she was the first wife to put her Las Vegas house on the market, and ironically the last wife to secure a sale. Now the Sister Wives personality says the move to Flagstaff was a reset button for the family. Christine certainly likes her freedom. She even said Kody disrupts the routine at her house when he's there. So perhaps Christine likes the new dynamic of not having to be forced to interact with Kody's other wives. Recall she's very jealous of the time Kody spends with his other wives. That's especially true when it comes to Robyn Brown. After all, Christine always assumed she would be the third and final wife. Then along came Robyn. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown thinks one of her co-wives is sabotaging her relationship with their shared husband, Kody Brown. The way the video is edited, it certainly looks like Robyn's referring to Christine Brown. Certainly, Christine would be the most likely as she is the most jealous of the four, especially when it comes to Robyn. Robyn Brown questions whether she can trust the other wives. In the video, we hear her say, "How can you be friends with someone you can't trust?" Of course, it's near impossible to trust a woman who claims to be a friend and a sister wife but who is constantly undermining your own marriage. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.